Hello, testing. Whoops. Hopefully everything is okay. I still have the music from yesterday. Really enjoying that one. Today we're gonna try and draw the birds in a mosaic pattern. So here we have some reference images that I'm gonna just have on the side. So maybe we can have a look at that, and then the idea is to try and create a mosaic pattern. So something that repeats is my idea, like the Escher's drawings. Yeah, I don't know if they're visible here on the side. So first I thought of drawing a swallow and then going on ahead and figuring out how else this can be tessellated or zoomed in. So I'm gonna start trying with the shapes, the popular tattoos. Seems this type of body shape is okay for the birds. And then I will try. How are you? I'm great. Great to see you again. Thank you for all the support all these days. It's great to have someone to talk to. Hopefully it's engaging for you as well. And nice to hear that you were creative yesterday as well. I tried today to stream a bit earlier because I'm getting really tired lately. Okay, nice to hear that. Please let me know if it's faster this time. Well, I tried through the YouTube settings to get less of a delay, so I could probably respond quicker to people's messages. We will see how that goes. Are you planning on drawing anything yourself today? You sound great. Great. Nice to hear. Yeah, yesterday I think I was a bit tired, and then I sounded more like this. But now we try be more excited since we get to draw. Been drawing, nice. What software are you using, if I may ask? Just out of curiosity, not that I will police. Don't have preferences on track. Well, secret projects. I guess I can extend it a little bit, so let's do it 48 by 48 and then see how that goes. Just tradition, as I am in the, sorry, I have to drag, the skeleton phase, I guess? Sketch phase, sorry. YouTube has a little emoticon on top of the chat, so I can just do stuff with it. Good. I suck at traditional art. Well, someone could say you suck at pixelart as well. And that would be true as well. Whoops, I haven't practiced for a while now, and I haven't learned any techniques, so that means whenever I can pick up a pencil, it sucks. But I do believe that traditional art is something nice, of course, and it's good that you are practicing. I got a suggestion. How about you will use lines for representing the wind? Great, thank you for the suggestions. What I want to show you first, sorry, I should have started with this one. Since you're here, let me show you what I'm aiming to do. There is a way to sort of tile. I should have tried that before. View, set loops. Off a bit, hopefully it's okay. View tiled mode. What's the set loop section? Let's try again. The black fine liner pen with detailed design as well. Pixelart is fun. Yes, pixelart is fun. Haven't used the fine liner pen, but I'm sure it's great. So I'll finish this one in a second. View tiled mode in both axes. Okay, so can you see the pattern now? So I'm trying to sort of replicate the shape so it extends into both sides. So once you do it once, it will be replicated, if that kind of makes sense. So then I want the bird to look in a way, each drawing would connect with each other, and then the white stuff. Yes! So let's see if we can get away with it this way, maybe. Yeah, I guess so. Some homes do have this. What annoys me in this perspective is I cannot examine exactly where the loop stops. So I'm going to stop it for now. Maybe try and draw the shapes very clearly, like so. So then I'll know where the corners are. No, different idea. Resetting. Let's use this. Okay, now let's loop. Tiled mode in both axes. Okay, perfect. So at least now we know where the loop is. And I guess I could still do this. So I could go from here to there, maybe. Yeah, maybe like these drawings I have here on the corner. We'll see. So what are you drawing traditionally? I mean, is there like a theme you're trying to follow? Just, I think I lowered the volume of the music a bit, at least to my ears. It's a bit jarring. Very exciting music, if I may say so, but I don't know how it is for viewers. Let's go down. Oh, maybe now there's nothing. Let's find some other swallow designs. Please just remind me themes. Yes, so the first theme is the mosaic, and so I like to draw mosaic, and the second one is to draw a swallow, like the bird you can see here on the side as a tattoo. So maybe I should just do one first and then stop running ahead of myself. Let's try that. Here I do need to have this and this. Through the process of having to stream, I think I'm getting a bit more organized. I would like to think so. Maybe you create a mosaic through the birds, that might be difficult. Need to enhance. No, I hate, well, not hate, but I'm annoyed why YouTube decided to put this annotation on top. So I can just spam emotes, but maybe you create a mosaic loop to birds. Yes. Now I can read properly. I think again the idea is to find an eye, and once I do that, which is red. Maybe, or use the classical book. Perhaps dithering. Yes, love it. Dithering is always a nice option. First I'm going to try with the main shape. And then decide the colors. Although at least in my area, or me growing up, I'm used to swallows being black with a bit of red, maybe white on the bottom. So let's try that. Enhance the mosaic feel. Yeah, true, because now I think it looks like a orca or a penguin. So this is definitely going to be a harder challenge than I thought. Maybe this eye fits nicely. I'm trying to trapped in motion. I like how you're thinking way ahead of things and planning the whole idea. Trapped in motion sounds great. Also the penguin comment. Yeah, it does look like a penguin, doesn't it? I think the idea trapped in motion wins. Are you working with literary arts by any means? Because all these days you're helping really well with nice puns and stuff. Trapped in motion, I have to remember this because I really like it. Thank you. Don't even have to do anything, you do the work for me. Let's check. Kind of like it now. Maybe I'm gonna play around with the shapes. Well, I'm an illustration student trying to get the hand in writing. Great. I think you're doing a great job. Writing is a great skill in many, many, many ways. It can also help you personally, but also other people. And at this day and age, you need to do. Sorry, trying to think what's the best way to draw here. You need to do a lot of writing. Looking good. Cheers. 12 minutes in. Nice. Saving. Hopefully it doesn't look like an orca or a penguin that much. Yep, I think you're right, the dithering should be nice, or at least I'll try this. Oops. This sort of. I like the color green in this case. I'm tempted to change or not to change. Let's do testing time. How should I do it better? I think we can do this times 3 and then expand. And then add 2 pixels. Sorry, I can see you left a comment. Put some blue to the wings. Yes, should be fine to put some blue to the wings. I'll first try to change different colors. Here we go. And another one. Nice, okay. So here, let's test this one with red. Test this one with blue. Or, oops, or yellow. Blue kind of looks great, I think. Yeah, you're right. Probably blue to the wings is the way to go. So then let's have the green as a highlight. Maybe this way. heads have a small bump usually. And what would we do about the wings? Let's delete these so they're not. With their small heads. Yellow maybe? Ooh, nice. Sorry, focusing. I love how a few colors just add so much. Very nice. I kind of like these flappy bits. The fiery song. Ooh. Okay. Maybe we'll keep it like this and then focus a bit on the face. Parrot's half face on the head. Sorry to ask, but does the challenge allow you to take a break for the sake of your eyes? Yeah, I guess. Of course, you can just draw one day, you can just do whenever you want to. But yeah, I would like to, you know, be done in the hour that I set myself to. But you're right, health is important. I'll try blinking more. I heard this is what working on the computer is bad sometimes because you forget to blink. So we're gonna combat that now. Let's try that. Oops, let's try that. Although it was kind of nice. Forget it. Now I'm concerned about this. I want to check if the birds in my country, are they white fully, or they have a bit of red on the face. Okay, that helps a lot, so we can have a bit of red on the face. Nice. Let's do that. Let's do this. Oops. Very nice. And that gets rid of many of my concerns. Mostly, will the red color be implemented nicely into this? I want that white to be a bit more bulky so it contrasts with the eye. Looking good, looking good, thank you. Also, do you know where I can find a link to the palette? Yes. Let me send you the link to the. Sorry, let me send you a link to the guy that created all this. And the easiest way I take images of palettes is actually I'll send you his Twitter. So you can go ahead and take a picture from his work. I don't know if you can still hear me. Did the music stop? Oh, okay, it was just a silent part of the music. Yeah, so feel free to go to his work, and there you will see, basically just take an image and you can find them below. But yeah, his second post, I think, is everything you need to know, if that makes sense. Ta, nice. Before I came to the UK, I never knew what ta meant. I thought it was such a posh way of saying something. But now I think it means thanks. So please correct me if I'm wrong. Now I want to balance how much white and how much blue there is here. Maybe I want to balance the white. Just for a few pixels, nothing more. Yeah, kind of okay. Maybe we can move it all a bit. Nice. Or should I turn it up into yellow as well? I think it's nice. Okay, what don't I like? I think the body is too small. Drastic recalibrations. Also, the moment of regret, Sprite and Steam easier. Yeah. I think I bought it on Steam as well, but I'm not quite sure. Well, now I'm using it through Steam, so technically I am. Yeah, I have. But English. I think it's also like now I'm using a beta version. At least I was the one with the tiling systems. So it is kind of nice. You're right. I don't know if they also give you a Steam key. Maybe it's worth checking out when you bought it, if there is a Steam key. Okay, I need to leave it for a while. Maybe it's the point of the head that I don't like. Ooh, oh, more class. And maybe it's the bottom wing as well that needs some working out. Yeah, the palette is really good. Sorry, going back. I will I love the Pixel the Game World box. They managed the simplistic to the fantastical. I haven't tried that game. I've seen some ads on Steam. I probably need to check it out more now that you mention it. Little mouth or no mouth? Yeah, kind of nice. Let's see our progress. Also, the penguin head is kind of nice. Let's find other images of swallows. Yeah, this swooping motion is kind of nice. I bought it and installed it lovely on the phone as its restricted version. Okay, nice. That's great to hear. It's nice when you find some games and you're like, yes, this is what I was looking for exactly. I think I need some water, but it's too far away. Be right back. Back again. Yesterday I was better prepared with the water. Today it's a bit too far away. The silhouette, I really like it. What we end up with is not maybe what I'm looking for. Well, how can I make this better? Let's try more simplistic. Inside, outside, inside, outside. Let's go outside. And then just tidy up. Boop. Oh, it looks more like the... What's the bird commonly used for peace? A pigeon? But it's worth giving it a shot. Dove, love it. Yeah, pigeon. I don't know if the relatives, pigeons and doves. In Greek we use the word pigeon for dove and vice versa, unless, like if you see those weird creatures on the street, you know, the ones making a ruckus and eating everything in the cities, you will call, oh look, a pigeon, and then you would say, what's the symbol of peace in Greek? A pigeon. Even though they might be like relatives, at least the species. I don't know what I don't like. I think it looks like a turtle, that's what I don't like. Here it looks much more elegant, but can I get rid of this? It just pretend it's part of the picture and that you're losing some things on the background. Well, a pigeon it doesn't survey this. Oh, nice. Google works. Okay, let's keep this weird pigeon. Oh, no, sorry. This weird swallow, and try a different eye style. Maybe that's annoying. Maybe it's more slick. Hey, there we go. That's what I like. Oh, even though their eyes are probably beads of black. At least now I think it looks a lot cooler. Maybe like the Pokemon. Tail. Do I want both eyes visible? Probably not. Let's keep it. Yeah, a lot better. Not more, no more Mr. Penguin. Okay, 3 more minutes on this. I think the lighting also needs to be on that. And again, stream seems to be crashing a bit. Let's do a hump on the bottom. Maybe that helps. And move this a bit downwards. And the wings. Okay. Now I have a chance to show feathers using this screen. Does it look like this? See, this is where reference images help a lot. Images, they don't help me. They have a really nice way of chilling on the branches and on the electricity poles. So I would like to also draw one of these on a utility pole. Oh, nice. Which part have you been reading about Greek mythology? Guess there are many parts that you can spend time studying. Oh, I kind of like this as well. But for readability, it needs to have. Oh, what if? Yes. Outside. No. Outside. No. How will I fix this? Let's try this one. The beginning about the gods, especially in Aphrodite. Yes, I forget how she was born. Was she living in Zeus's leg for a while? And then she was born in Cyprus or in another island. Forgive me if I'm wrong, dear viewers. Oh, Delos maybe. Oh, Delos. Because there was like a lot of contest. Who owns the birthright? The birthplace of Aphrodite? Because if you were like such a god, many people would like you to be there. Local one. Okay. I don't know if 3 minutes have passed, but I like this face. This is on. Okay. Let's do 2 blobs here as well. I don't know who was my, at least one story from Ovid would be safe to say on YouTube, would be demonetized. Yeah, I don't think anyone would demonetize me if we discussed about Aphrodite's supposed birthplace. Nobody would care. Be safe to say, yeah, I would say it's safe to say. Yeah, but I don't remember where she was apparently. Be safe. Well, I don't know. Maybe I missed the part. You said, though I like at least one story from Ovid. I don't know what Ovid is. I think I'm going to leave the swallow as it is. I need to be better on where I draw my shading, and should it be shaded or not? Too bright. Well, situations like these, just duplicate, test it out. like it? Go back. Don't like it. I think this is what's called pillow shading, and people vote against it. It's a bad practice apparently in pixelart. So if you do it too much, then it looks a bit bad. Stupid autocorrect. Roman poet. Metamorphosis. Nice. See, I have no idea about. Unfortunately, I haven't studied any Roman literature. Well, at least not too much. Oh, I think most of us are aware of the Stoics. Was Marcus Aurelius and his work on. Was it Reflections? Okay, now I'm going to try and not embarrass myself online. And follow your love for diddling. Let's see, it's just yours. Metamorphosis. Ooh. I really need to learn more diddling techniques. I think it's a great way to do stuff. Okay, 40 minutes in. I think we're happy. At least I am. Okay, now let's do a quick one. That is just chilling. I really like how they're chilling. So usually we need a line like so. Is it the right layer? Let's create a new layer so it doesn't get messed up. And then new one on the top. And have a flat more on the top and less on the bottom. Maybe have it adjacent form. I think we're going too deep in here, I mean. Of course. Why not? I don't know if the average person on Twitter spends more than a couple of seconds looking at pictures. At least I don't usually. So if we try to do that, maybe we should use a different form of media. Or, yeah. So no. Don't apologize. Let's exploring is good. Okay. I love ancient history. Great. Yeah. At least the stuff that we have left. Imagine how much stuff got lost. They have this sort of scissor-like shape when sleeping. But now it just refers to anybody. Never mind. How would I do the top being... Also really like this track. Maybe it can be a blue jay as well, so I don't know how it can be just a swallow. So. What's your favorite ancient Greek story? Ah, good one. Have to think. I really like Artemis as a depiction, I think. And because I really like animals, so anything that had Artemis usually had an animal in it, or because she was accompanied with animals, especially boars. When there was a boar in the story, I was in love. So that being said, I think one of the ancient, I don't know, it should be stories, is of a guy who was prophesized he would die, before he was able to, because he did something bad. So this guy, let's call him Mr. A. So Mr. A did something bad or misbehaved somehow or angered someone, classic situation. So this guy, he was prophesied that he would die before he was able to taste the fruits of his labor. And in that case, I think before he was able to drink wine from his vineyard, because he had like a very big vineyard thing. I don't know what's called in English. Anyway, when you have a lot of wine making plants, I hope it's a vineyard. Anyway, so he was so excited, and he was a very well-known hunter. Maybe again, this is a story about Artemis. Maybe he did something to anger her, or he proclaimed he was the best hunter amongst the mortals. Anyway, so he was so excited. He was just about to drink the wine. There were like a lot of time passed after the prophecy, obviously, and just as he was about to drink it, his servants came running from the grounds and were, "Oh, master, there is a gigantic boar tearing up the place." So he was like, "Oh, no boar can stand in my way." So he let down his cup, took his spear, and ran out on top of his horse. And then something went wrong, obviously, and then the boar killed him with his tusk. And this was a story about, I don't know, being, well, basically most of the stories are don't anger the gods, but technically that means either being polite to people, or treating the wounded, or taking care of the dead, or being patient, or sheltering of the people. That's, I think, the moral of the story most of the times. I kind of like these little birds. So that's it. The story ends. I think that's the favorite one that came straight to my head when you asked. So I think we're gonna add a little bit of green here as well, and maybe for the sake of consistency we can flip them around. Let's do that by selecting this M. I don't know if there's an easy way, but this is how I do it. Boom. And now we're gonna do this. I'm gonna try and think of more ancient Greek stories now. Also, I think I really enjoyed the character of Hermes, because he was not a bad guy, or at least doing weird stuff to women, or as usually happened with the other ones. I like the story of Medusa. Yes, that's a nice one. Because of the rather tragic circumstances of her fate, I certainly made work about Hades and Persephone, one for the university. Yes, nice. So you made work about Hades and Persephone, and one for the university models called Percy and Hannah. So did you like rename the characters so they would be applied? I'm confused as what you mean about Percy and Hannah. Or are they from the Percy Jackson universe? I haven't read any of the books. I know they exist, and not many people are fans. Persephone's historical roots as a death goddess. Oh, please let me know more, because, well, probably you are aware of the game Hades, that was very popular recently, but also of the webtoon comic Lore of Olympus. Webtoon comic, am I saying it properly? Anyway, so I really liked all the idea about the name changing to Persephone, because of course I never thought the meaning, like you say words, and in Greek most of them mean things, but then you don't think, why is this called like this? Why is it called? Anyway, nice little birdies. I think they should go down. See, now I'm wasting time making birds instead of going to the mosaic part and finishing the work. But I like our discussion about ancient Greek myths. Oh, there was another guy who killed dragons and planted the teeth. And if you planted the teeth of the dragon, warriors would rise up. Now they look more like budgies. Yeah, that's the name maybe. Let's use artistic abstraction to get rid of the teeth. Boom, done. Okay, now how do I transfer this to the main one? Persian Hannah was a morning telling, nice, gender swap, and Demeter's lack of restraint rooted in the heart of the seasons. I assume you're saying seasons. Nice, nice. Gender swapping. Great work. So that's, I assume, your own work from what I understood. Okay. Now for the mosaic. What do I need to do? I need to take the bird and forget about one moment. Yeah, don't worry. Take your time. Thank you for being around regardless. I have messages on my phone. Somebody's trying to talk to me. Can't hear them. Okay. Let's erase the background and then flatten. And I need to drink more water. And then undo. Whoops. And then create a new one. 32 please, by 32. Oh, I hate it when it happens. Can I please go palette from sprite? Boom, works. Is my water close? Yes. Sorry. I've never considered how people that stream for a living, how do they go on talking that much all the time for like hours without, I never realized, at least if they go and stop and drink, it just seems they're going forever. So well done for them. I really like the birdies, how they look as a swarm. Is that what they're called if there are many birds together? A school of fish, swarm of birds. Anyway, nice. So even like this, we're happy. Let's now try some other images. So what could there be lying between these? Seems like fish is a common theme. Please, thank you. Whoops, no, what's going on? Why can I not draw? Oh, I'm using this. Can I fit in there another type of bird? Or can I draw another swallow in there? Can I see a swallow in there first of all? Ugh, I cannot see it. What if I turn it around? How would it look? Need the two things for the tail. Okay, let's say we have these, and then the face would be in there. And then, what, is this your wing? I don't really like it. So it says there are 2 people watching this stream. If there's another person, hello other person. If not, don't worry. Maybe it's like a duck. Oh, love it. Nothing happened. Most of the drawings, they either follow, I think I had one more here. They either go opposite to one another, or they fit. Well, it can just be itself, but let's try a bit more. Let's not give up yet. Can I turn it clockwise? Wow, I see it now. It's crazy. Okay, I've never thought I'd see this, but at least in my eyes. I don't know the name in English. Let me Google it quickly. Cormoranos in English. It's these lake-living creatures. Cormorant? How do I pronounce this?
Cormorant.
Okay, apparently cormorant is it in US English. Cormorant. So can I see a cormorant in here? Or another bird of the lake? Now we have to be careful since yeah, maybe now you guys can see it too. The problem is it lapses on itself. So like I can see one, but then if I double them, they don't look that good. So if this is like one guy with a head here. See. Okay. Change of plans. So what I noticed now after a long of time is that I don't necessarily have to continue the tessellation. Oh guys, I love it. I'm so excited how it came out. Sorry. Okay, new plan. Let's pretend I get rid of this. None. We create how much do I want it? 4 times. Let's say 4 times playground here for us, and then we're going to play. See, I did it once in the past, like I drew such a tessellation in it, but then I never kept notes on how I did it. So what if, okay, what if this guy, I create a pattern by moving them a bit, and then I can fit something else in there. Okay, so that's like 1. Did I do it properly? There is a way, I think, if I click. No, let's try again. Whoops. Oh, too big. Never mind. Okay, trying it again. So I need these at the end of each other's beak. Now I see a seahorse. I don't know if you can see it too. We're gonna see it together. Well, see, I did an oopsie there. So you need the, whoops. Oh, this is more difficult than I thought. Maybe a bigger canvas, so let's time that by 2. Actually, the bottom part by 2. Never mind. Let's play, and then we can redo it. Boom. Now, how do they connect on the side? Are they touching? Who is on to the side? See, if you're not keeping good notes, these actions can happen. I think I got it right. Okay, let's keep going. You on the face. Boom. And where can you go? Okay, let's pretend I did everything properly and there's nothing lost. So right here, no, see, I did it wrong. Look, what's this? Oh. Okay, trying again. Sorry, guys. Trying to think of a better way to do it. Because before, see, I can see some shapes, but then on the other ones it's lost. What do I do wrong? Okay, somebody must be there outside on his keyboard laughing really hard right now. Why am I annoyed? Ah, see, that's the problem. Sometimes I connect the nose to the one flying fin and then to the other. Which one do I want? I think I want the other one. Will it work though? Like here. Why I'm talking about seahorses? Because if you draw here, this guy right here, I think it looks kind of like a seahorse. The question is, do I want it there? Because the small birdie, this white part, will look like an eye on the other guy. So maybe I need to make my maybe avoid using white on his belly. Problem. Yeah, hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Can I draw the eyes here? Is this a type of bird? Do I want it to be a nice rose? Let's see, crossovers. I definitely can. Okay, testing, round 2. So this guy, we're gonna make a new layer. You can go away for now. Can I make it? Hello, nice to see you again. Is it too bulky? Yeah, it kind of loses its fluidity, sharpness. Okay, how do we do this? Maybe there's a different pattern I can connect. I really like this spacing though. But for this to work, I have to get rid of the white in its belly. Okay, so we've decided getting rid of the white in its belly. How do we do that? 1. All is black. Works okay. Maybe just a side. Oh, and having half of it yellow, like so. Maybe. Kind of okay. Like it's darker than. No, I don't like this one. This one I like. And then also at the end. I see somebody's commenting. 1 second. Yeah, okay. And the Persephone has the death goddess. I tried to come up with the origin of Hades as once a young man haunted by death and wanted to end it, only to become the king of the Netherlands. Ah, major rewriting of the plot. Why not? I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, reminds me of, well, spoilers, of a specific, very popular anime. Well, 2 decades ago at least. That has to do something with a notebook. That's what your story reminded me of. Or maybe that's the way. I need to clear my throat. Sorry, it must be weird listening to me at the moment. Okay, so we like this. I'll do a new tag. Pattern. Inspired by Messinian lore. Interesting. What part of Messinian lore has the first kill? If we're still talking about your work, was there something about someone dying and becoming the king of something? Is this what's happening? Sorry, I'm absent-mindedly talking while trying to figure a pattern. See, now I can see the pattern. Let's try another one. Another pattern. It's kind of nice. What if I link it here? Do I like what I see? I do not. What if I link it? Okay, one more chance. Let's do this with the white around it and have it sharp around the edges. Let's try. A new pattern. Goodbye. There we go. It's not 32 by 32 anymore, but maybe these extra pixels will allow us to work our way to greatness. Again, the stream sometimes lags a bit, at least in my screen, it turns black. How does it look for you guys? I see the same shape. It is kind of weird. We've been drawing for an hour. See a comment. Give me a second. As well as Greek characters such as Typhus, whom I made. That has claw can be used as a weapon to extract out the essence of the gods. Nice. Cheating. No, people wouldn't like that. But definitely an enemy worthy of their attention. I really want to find the pattern here. Maybe I just stick with this. Oh, and turning things black usually works. Love it. Okay, let's try the rose strategy again. What date is it today? It is Wednesday, my dude. Oh, nice. Can I cheat? Putting in these nice roses. Which I've spent hours drawing. And try and find a way to shove them in and make it all nice and beautiful. Sorry, that's my voice wondering, does this work? Do you work? I don't like it when it's tilted. Can I find some other roses that I've drawn? There we go. Or is this going too far away? Tempted. Okay. Stretching again. Let's try. Hello. What are you doing here? How did so many people from real life are arriving randomly here? Nice to see your message, Athanasius. And thank you for dropping by. Hope you're having a lovely day. It should be around 11 o'clock, maybe, in Greece at this stage. So, thank you for dropping by. I'm trying to draw this swallow, Chelidoni, and find a pattern that can repeat itself. Maybe I'll just go with this one. And then just have a few leaves. It is lovely work. Okay, Abby says, he's like a monster who is the offspring of Earth Goddess Rhea. On my story, the young man called the Mori, Greek equivalent, Emil, with the help of Hephaestus, create a dagger out of claws to create a dagger to become a god of the underworld. Very nice. Thank you both for your comments. I'm here talking about Greek mythology at the same time. I do not know if this works as a nice pattern, but we're going to try it, see what goes. Have a bit of leaves like this and like this. Thank you for dropping by. It's kind of fun having a few people to talk to, or at least know they came and went on with their lives, knowing what I'm doing on my free time. Yes, you're right, Abby. I'm sure they are. Okay, now I'm going to try this way and just replicate the pattern, see how it looks like. I'm going to use some of the old strategies that I had. I mean leaves. I'm going to use some of the old leaves that I had. See how they fit. I'm curious. I don't know if people are listening and if they want to respond. How did you find out of this stream? Like, did you get the notification somehow from a person, or did you just see it on YouTube somewhere, or did you see my messages on Twitter? If you want to respond, just curious how people decided to arrive here today. God, it's beautiful. Is it so nice? I don't know. I'm thinking. I cannot envision it. Like before, Abby, remember when we were drawing the birdie? We kind of... discover me on Twitter. Thank you. That helps. So I guess you saw my messages calling for a live stream and maybe attempted to... the time fitted your work, maybe. I think I'm cheating with this, but maybe it's permitted. I'll say it's permitted. Your video appeared on my homepage. You had no idea of how to Twitter account. Okay. Well, I guess now it's called the next. Thank you. Sorry that it appeared on your homepage 11 o'clock at night. Maybe you had more interesting things you wanted to do, but thank you for being here. Or even if we can discuss about it like years to come. I don't know what I would watch right now. Probably people playing StarCraft. I really like watching people play StarCraft. And the effort they put. I like the leaves. Maybe I'll stick with them for a bit more. So we are rounding an hour of streaming. Seems to be doing okay. Hopefully the audio is okay for you guys. And I'm going to continue with these patterns for a bit and then replicate it to see what comes out. And thank you both for responding, by the way. Yeah, thank you for it's nice to know. You see a message, loud and clear. Thank you. Did you watch the new Athanasius? I'm asking. Did you watch the new live-action film of One Piece? I've seen some memes about it online, but I haven't. I know of its existence, but I haven't watched it yet. And I did see some spoilers, I guess. I don't know which stage you're at. About Luffy and the color white. Something else inspired by the game Quake? What? So you used Hades' origin in the game Quake? Very curious. Sounds fancy. Well, at least interesting. I'm not going to say fancy because I don't know if it is fancy, but interesting choice. I don't know if I've played the game Quake. Maybe it was... yeah. Okay, doing a few more leaves and then replicating it to see how it works. Again, if you do like the music, feel free to check my description. The artist is called Hart, and he is very kind in allowing me to use his music. Whoops, let's save it. Oh, I haven't saved it before. Wow. Okay, let's save it somewhere. Well, let's save it on the desktop now. Generally prefer animation over adaptations. Good. Okay, so this no was emphatic enough with the exclamation points. So I guess there's no point. And either way, I from what I understand, they follow the first round of meeting with the fishermen. And maybe the first couple of episodes. So I agree, for my childhood, those were amazing moments. And I don't think I'll enjoy it. But you never know. Let's change this color for a bit. And I know I promised. The temptation is so big to just duplicate it. Have another leaf, and another leaf, and another. Oops. Nah, to the side. Let's put it there. Not seen the One Piece story, though I haven't really been into the content, only seeing a few things familiar to some kind of fun. Yeah, I think now it's such a big investment. Like, I know people that did it. I know people that started while, like, maybe starting university or just one evening. They said, I'm going to do it. And started getting into One Piece. And then they, of course, loved it, like everyone does. But for me, I think I've stopped, I don't know in what number of episode, 300 or 200 something. And I don't feel ready to start. Maybe if they, I don't know, get stuck with just this to do. I think it's a big investment, is what I'm saying. I'm sure it's going to be lovely. But for now, I'll probably... It's not on my priorities to watch it, is what I'm saying. You're right, Abby. Probably you have seen fun art everywhere. It is a very popular show, and for a good reason. Also, the memes about One Piece, though, I've read the first comic of Berserk and I'm hooked. Oh, yes. Berserk, that's another one. Do you know about the game? Well, not that it's... Well, I like talking about random stuff since people are around to talk. Even though I have the mic, so I'm sorry for that. So I guess it would be interesting to be on the receiving end. But now that I'm here, I don't know if you guys know about the game called Fear and Hunger. It also became popular on the internet. And because you mentioned Berserk, I imagine it would look similar. Now I need to fit one more leaf up there, and to do that I need to scroll this down. Sorry, I can see somebody commented. It was great, thank you so much. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I have to go. Thank you. You don't have. Well, anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping by and leaving a message. Or if you have a lovely day, all the best to you and your work. Have a lovely day. Sorry, I'm now focusing on this, and I have been reading the more mature one, like the books of human. Oh, okay, there's a book about the human centipede. I haven't even watched the film. I am aware of it being very gory and disturbing. See, now I moved that up a bit and lost. Wait, maybe like this. It's kind of nice. Okay, maybe I'll just drag this down. And this guy. Can I fit anything more? Probably like so. I can see some of this messaging. This may be too cartoony. Okay. Well, I think it's not like you don't have to be stuck in one type of medium or to enjoy just something because it is just for adults or because it's just for kids. I think you can enjoy what you want to enjoy. And it's fine to switch between styles and understand that each medium has different advantages. Book. Okay. Now I'm confused. So is it not about the film Human Centipede? Okay, too flowery, but let's go. We're gonna keep it. How do I join everything together now? That's the question. Pun, not intended with the human centipede. How do I join all of this? This layer, oh, love it. Sorry, I'm just gonna test something out. I think it looks great. No correction, it's actually called the Book of Human Insects. Okay, I'm now more curious. What is this rare book of insects? I wonder. I'm going to use the flattening all strategy, layer flatten visible, save this, undo, duplicate, and then start. Wow. It looks really sorry. I was so impressed by how it came out. Like even on its own. Ah, guys, I love it. I'm cheating in it that it's not the same type of shape you would see. It's like a bird and a bird. I think I did it properly, but it does lend a nice connection between the two shapes, I find. We'll see how it looks in the end, but I quite enjoy it. Quite happy as well. It's just 9:30. Oh, nice. I'm so happy with the new time change of the stream being a bit early. I can see a comment popping up. Just a second, once I line it. Ode to Kirito and this one of his graphic novels. Awesome. There's so much stuff I haven't read. Who is this Kiri guy? Let's try another one. Really like the tools provided to us by Sprite. They make life so much easier. Okay. How big do I want my mosaic? Oh, I love it. Sorry, concentrating while my computer flies off. I think this is enough, but let's do one more. How will I align this? Boom. Come on. I cannot contain. Boom. How will I do this on the back? And boom. Done. Okay. She's like a doctor. The virus causing people to develop a strange phenomenon that makes people look more close to isolation in the human spiritual. Spirit, yeah. Was this before COVID or after? Just curious. And also I'm curious if I leave someplace blank, like so. Anyway, for now, let's try and export it. And maybe I can end the stream earlier today since let's double it down. 300 and 180. Does this destroy my past work? No, it does not. So impressive. It looks kind of beautiful. I don't believe I've made this. Very impressive. Well done, I guess. There is a small tilt upwards. This is difficult to align. Boop. How do I do it? So many options. I need instructions. Boop. Is that it? Ah, no, this is the one part here. Sorry, no focusing, but it's really good. Yeah, no. Why do you want to apologize? You're spending your own time being here. Thank you so much for this. And I really like your discussions and your opening to new topics of literary art. Talking about... there's another one. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Talking about all these nice things. Thank you so much. Also, I think because if there was no one on the stream, then probably I wouldn't be talking. And of course okay, there. I like it. What don't I like? I don't like how some parts are cropped off. But that is my fault. I can get away with it in two ways. I can get rid of parts like so. Okay, before I do that, okay, good. I'm becoming better and better. I was excited because I didn't forget creating the layer before I started butchering this scene. Okay, one way I can think about is just leave everything black here at the bottom, so then it kind of fades in. What did I do wrong? guess I can get away with just a GIF. Or just the 4 parts at the center. I really want to finish in like 5 minutes. I think it's been a nice stream. Wouldn't it be beautiful if there were 2 distinct layers, but I was not being that smart on time. And I also like this guy, very nice. Okay, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll leave it like this. Okay, 5 more minutes. No, 2 more minutes. Let's try this 2 more minutes. What do I want to try? I want to... cut all the parts that belong to an image that cannot be fully visible in the screen. I'm thinking now, what if, like all this guys, if I turn your white to yellow, whoa, what do you think? Oh, I love it. Looks really weird. Maybe I'll just do that and just leave the first like 4 in the center being completely white. Yeah, because it's less jarring. Like it gives you something nice to focus at. Are you familiar? Gustav Kimmett. You look inspiration. And no, I'm not, but now I'm gonna Google his name and check later. Oh, I lost. Oh, I am familiar with his work. Yes. Oh, is YouTube not allowing you to write big text? I'm so sorry. Well, thank you for your patience in messaging me this way. But I am familiar with his work. I didn't know his name, you know, I've seen his work. Oh, cheating number 2. Boom. To make a famous piece of the kiss. Yes. Yeah, the famous piece is very famous. And well done him. And many people into art with him. It's amazing. Now my knowledge of the tools in Ace-Sprites are limited. Maybe there's a different way of doing this. I got so excited. I wanted to try it. Wow. Sorry. Really like it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I kind of like it fully, but also not fully. So I'm just gonna leave it like so. I don't know if it makes sense what I'm trying to say. Parts of it to be fully white, fully yellow, to have the outline or not. I think it looks nice. That's the bottom part. Very nice. I'm happy with it. Maybe I can take a few from here. And just paste them on top. But they do have their own type of beauty. I think I'm gonna leave it. Never mind. Okay. Thank you so much again for anyone that joined the stream. We are stopping in 1 hour and a half. It was lovely. I'm really enjoying what came out. I never thought it would happen like this. Really like the idea with the plants. Your work is like William Morris. I'll have to check. Who is this William Morris? And why am I so uneducated in the art? Ah, lovely. Yes, it kind of looks like his work. With the usage of negative space and the flowers. How are you so educated? I love it. I really envy, and thank you so much for lending me your knowledge at these streams. I really wish, well, it's my fault, isn't it? I can do it if I want to. I maybe should spend more time learning about the arts. I put time away just for this. Or I can stream and then you can educate me. Thank you so much, everyone, if there are still people around. It was great fun, and thank you for your time and support. Have a lovely evening. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'll see if I can stream again. Friday, probably I won't be able to. Have a lovely evening. Thank you so much for everything. It was lovely listening to all your work, Abby, and thank you for spending the time, even if YouTube stops your messaging by having, I think it has a limit of specific characters to 100, I can see. Have a lovely evening. Thanks again. See you around. Cheers for everything.